Hello, beauties. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. My name is Winnie, and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing the sewing tutorial of the pattern drafting that I posted of a notched collar blazer dress. In my former video, I posted the pattern drafting. This is the sewing tutorial. If you've not watched the former one, kindly go and see it so that you can understand this one. And I also want to take time to apologize for the noise that was sounding at the beginning part of that video. Honestly, this children want to frustrate my life, and I didn't even know that I didn't cancel that noise, so I'm so sorry. I promise the rest of the video was not that noisy. It was not noisy at all. All right, so enjoy this video. Without too much talking, let's get to the honey of the video.
I love you. Hey beauty, welcome to my channel.
In the previous video we already cut our pattern. We use only the collar that we didn't cut, and I just wanted to show you that the collar should not be slanted at the middle, it should be straight. So that was the one mistake that we made. So when I was cutting, I realized the mistake and I cut it the right way. So once we are done doing that, you are going to turn the lining for the back, and you're also going to turn the lining for the front. But before then, let's measure our pleats. So this is the back. You're going to measure what you have here. I have about 14.5 inches, and it's unfold, so that's times 2. And then you are going to measure what you have at the front also. So this is the length that we are working with. And then the width, you are going to measure the width of the front, and you are going to also multiply that by 2. So you will add the back length and the front length together. What you have at the front, you multiply it by 2, add the back length and the front length together. Whatever you have, you get times 3. You multiply it by 3. That is what will be the width of your clothes that you will use for the pleats. All right, this is the interfacing I'm going to be attaching to all the body parts of the dress. I suggest you use a white interfacing if you're actually working with a white fabric. So but for me, I used a black interfacing. So I've gone ahead to turn the front with lining, and I also added my darts to the front. I did that to the second part of the front. I turned it with lining. See how neatly I did mine. And then I did the back also. I turned it with lining, and I also attached my darts to it. Everything was looking clean and fresh at this point. I turned the downside of the back too, so that you will see it's only the neckline that I did not turn, and the armhole part. So once that is done, the next thing you are going to do is to place it on top of each other, right side facing right side, and you go ahead to join the shoulder. Once you are done joining the shoulder, you also join the sides with whatever allowance that you left. So I've joined the shoulder now. So the next thing you are going to do is to join the sides with whatever allowance that you left. So once you are done joining the sides, this is how it should look. Don't forget to iron as you sew. You are sewing a blazer dress, you should iron as you sew. So that width that we created for the pleats that we cut earlier, I've gone ahead to make my pleats. You have to make your pleats separately so that it can be easy for you to work with. So after making your pleats, you just sew it all around like that. So once I was done doing my pleats, I went ahead to place it on the front. So I started placing it from the front all the way to the back, right side facing right side. This is not the right way to place it. You are supposed to place it from inside. See the way I've turned it, right side facing right side, and then you go ahead and stitch. So when you get to that corner, you're just going to pull your pleats, and then just turn it to the other corner neatly. That place can be a little bit tricky, so make sure that you pin everything first. It is very nice to pin. I love pinning, and it has made my work neat over the years. So before you sew anything, I advise that you pin everything in place. See how it looks. Is it properly done? Is it set up properly? Before you then go ahead to take it to your sewing machine and just sew it all around. All right, so once I was done pinning, I went ahead to stitch it all around. I fixed my sleeves, and this was how it was looking. It was looking beautiful already. And then the next thing I'm going to be doing now is to attach our collar. So this is our collar. I've already added my interfacing to it, and then I stitched it from the notched part all the way around to the back, just like this, just from the notch part. You should notch the part that is going to start from on the neckline so that you don't get confused. So once I was done doing that, I went ahead to turn it inside out. You can use your scissors to push out every corner that is not coming out, then go ahead and iron it neatly, which I did. Then after you are done ironing, the next thing is to attach it to your neckline, that's your collar. So I like to attach from the wrong side first, because by the time I sew on the right side, it's going to be neater. I'm going to see what I'm doing, and you know that the right side is the most important place, so I like to attach from the wrong side. So I attached it from the wrong side. The part that you put your interfacing is the part that is going to be facing the wrong side of your clothes. So just go ahead and stitch it all around. You can pin it, which I did here. I pinned it before stitching it. So go ahead and pin it all around. Then you go ahead and take it to your sewing machine, and then you stitch it all around. If this is your first time coming on this channel, please subscribe before you go, like my videos, share with your family and friends and enemies, everyone that you like that they should benefit from this video. Please share it to them. Don't forget to write in the comment section if this video was helpful, because I would love to hear from you. Drop your questions also in the comment section down below, and I'll be more than glad to answer you. So when I was done pinning, I forgot to say thank you very much. You already know that I'm grateful. So this was it. After pinning, I sewed my collar, and this was the final look. I'm going to be placing buttons on it. That is what makes it a double-breasted. So 2 buttons and 3 pieces. That is what I'm going to be placing on it, and I'm going to iron it. And let me show you the look. This is how it looks from the front view, and this is how it looks from the back view. This was so beautiful on the clients. Let me put it on the mannequin so that you see it clearly. This is how it looks. It is very beautiful and it aligns very well. If this video was helpful, please let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to like. Till I see you in the next tutorial. I love you and I care. Bye.